What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J. We locked in. This is Are We Ready for episode 2 of Power Book 4 Force? Tommy, get it together, brother. D-Mac, we want to see you crash out. Within the first 5 to 10 minutes, I need to see D-Mac laying something down. I need to see D-Mac putting someone in the box because I'm telling y'all, D-Mac ain't like that. D-Mac ain't like that until further notice. D-Mac ain't like that. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What up, Kendall? What up, DeMarcus? JoJo? D-Mac ain't like that. The government shutdown is over. What is today? The 13th? What's that? 30? It's still 43 days, no pay. Still 43 days, no pay. I don't care the shutdown over. I still ain't got a check. And I looked today, I had 46 hours of use or lose. Somebody took 12 of my hours. They said I got 34 hours. I'm trying to figure out where the hell that 12 hours then went. I ain't do no work today. I was on the phone with HR like, whoa, what we got going on? Yeah, y'all owe me 12 hours. Before the damn shutdown, I had 46 hours of use or lose. What we talking about? Where the other 12 at? I was about to call Tommy up and say, hey, Tommy, you got to come handle this. They ain't paid me in 43 days. They took away 12 hours, and now we got an episode dropping tomorrow, and they want me to go to work on time when the check ain't on time. If the check ain't on time, then Mo ain't on time. That's just how that works. The check ain't on time, Mo ain't on time. The check ain't on time, I ain't on time. And I got that flu shot today too. I don't know if that's what's messing up my voice or not, but yeah, man, I've been on water all damn day, man. I had some lemonade earlier. I was like, let me switch over to water. Power Book 4 Force, episode 2 of this 10-week adventure. Tommy is in love. The only thing about being in love in the Power universe is usually, I'm going to describe this, it's going to be kind of graphic. I stick my thing in her, 9 months later, a baby comes out. Well, when you do that in the Power universe, you got to be careful because it's kind of like sticking a fork in an electrical socket. You don't want to do it because the moment you fall in love in the Power universe is the moment you don't make it to the end of the season. Now, of course, we know Tommy has a little bit of plot armor, but we don't give a damn. We here for it. 11 years. We here for it. We done grew with the white boy. You know what I mean? The white boy done good for us. He didn't really do nothing good for the community, the neighborhood. He actually provided drugs for the neighborhood and tried to kill several black people. Well, Tommy typically kills black people, so we'll give him a little bit of leniency because he was cool with James St. Patrick. But other than that, Tommy, him and Mireya, they got this thing. They got a good thing. Don't know if I'm going to see you again. But then Tommy got a sibling rivalry with his Hispanic brother, Miguel. Ian. So Miguel and Tommy, they got their issues, but Mireya's in the middle. So the only way we can get this to work out for both parties, we got to kill Mireya. We got to kill Mireya. We have got to take Mireya out. The only way we'll be able to progress is if we take Mireya out. So you got Tommy, you got Miguel, and you got, you know, the Wu-Tang sign right there. Wu-Tang Clan ain't done. You see this in the middle? You see why that's connecting like that? That's Mireya connecting these two. But if we get rid of these two, these birds can fly their own ways. But right now, they're intertwined because of Mireya. So the best thing we can do is young D-Mac run up on Mireya and bling, blang, blow. You know what I mean? Get her on out of here. Or JP needs to step up to the plate and get that bling, blang, plow. Get her out of here. Ping, ping, ping. No silencers needed because this is a cartel member sister. You got to go ahead and do it so everybody can hear that you ain't playing no games. Then we got the Stacy Marks and we got the Bobby DeFranco. Then we got the Jenard and we got the Shanti. Then we got the Claudia and Elise. Then we got the, I forgot what, Vic. Vic and his new love interest. So we all got these love connections. The only person right now that's in the green is Diamond because he ain't got no love bug. His love bug is gone. She used to write articles. He had to get rid of her. The other one used to be a cop, had to get rid of her. So right now, well, JP too. JP, but JP's he. So there ain't no other he's on there. So it's just a he at this point. You know, if there was another he on there, then JP would have a he, but there ain't another he on there. So it's just a he at this moment. But right now, the people that don't have a relationship with someone else, like on a physical relationship, they're doing all right. Claudia locked up. Vic, well, he just got him one. He a snitch. Stacy Marks, Bobby DeFranco, running for mayor. One of them trying to get a promotion. It's all kinds of wild shit. Jenard, he on that. Give me a second. Yeah, Jenard on that shit. And Shanti's leading him down the highway to hell. King Kilo, we don't know what this goofy, I can't sleep, he on. But this is Are We Ready? And Are We Ready? We're going to play the trailer. We're going to play the clip. We're just going to talk about what we know, give our little predictions, and we're going to get in and out. Tomorrow is Friday. So I'm only going to do this for maybe about an hour. I don't know. We'll see. What up, Steven? What up, Michael? It's been a while since we've seen you in here, Michael. How you been, brother? How you been? Trill, what's going on? What's going on, Trill? Yeah. So as of right now, guys, it's looking like maybe Thanksgiving I'll have a 5-day weekend. New Year's I have a 4-day. And then Martin Luther King I'll have a 4-day. So those are my days right now. But other than that, I ain't got nothing planned. All right, so we're gonna play the trailer. Then we'll look at the clip. Matter of fact, we'll look at the clip for D-Mac and Tommy first, and then we'll go into the trailer. Well, the season trailer. I didn't cut up the trailer for this episode.
Come here. This don't look like no fucking school to me.
All right, so here goes a clip from this week that they dropped. It's with D-Mac and Tommy. There are a couple of pieces that are cut out because, you know, I ain't trying to get hit with the copyright, but you guys know how that goes.
Come here. This don't look like no fucking school to me.
I'm not cutting off my fucking dress,
How much trouble you could be in if anybody finds out what you did?
I'm not going back to that fucking
You don't want to
school.
go to that fucking school, that's fine. Get you a job, okay? Because you wasn't built for CBI.
Fuck a salary, I want to score, all right?
You ain't getting a seat at the fucking table, D-Mac. As long as I'm in, you out.
This might just be a reach from me, but I don't know, man. D-Mac, as far as like acting, D-Mac might be an up-and-comer. Tommy, y'all need to make sure D-Mac survive. Let him link up with Tariq, slap Tariq around a little bit. Tariq, when he was talking to James, remember Tariq sounded like a little bitch. Yeah, D-Mac's voice is a little high-pitched, he's a little young, but D-Mac, he really liked that. Remember, we ain't never seen Tariq clapping no guns. We teach me the game goes. Nah, D-Mac really out there. That's why I want to see D-Mac crash something. We're going to play it again, though, just so we can get a full understanding. And hell no, I ain't cutting my hair.
Come here. This don't look like no fucking school to me.
I'm not cutting off my fucking dress,
How much trouble you could be in if anybody finds out what you did?
I'm not going back to that fucking
You don't want to
school.
go to that fucking school, that's fine. Get you a job, okay? Because you wasn't built for CBI.
Fuck a salary,
What Tommy say?
Get you a job, okay? Because you wasn't built for CBI.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
Damn. Tommy, every time Tommy gets around somebody, they ain't built like that. D-Mac ain't built for CBI.
Fuck a salary, I want to score, all right?
You ain't getting a seat at the fucking table, D-Mac. As long as I'm in, you out.
Do we think that that is good mentor / leadership on behalf of Tommy? Or do we believe that Tommy should let this rose grow from the crack of the concrete? You know what I'm saying? Should D-Mac take the advice from Diamond and Tommy and stay away from CBI, or should they let this young flower blossom? I'm thinking let this young man blossom. Let's get this man out here in the streets. Let's give him 3 bricks just to start them off. Just three bricks, guys. I know 3 bricks may be a lot to you guys, but I think D-Mac can handle 3 bricks. Think about it. 3 bricks. They letting them go for what? What'd they say? 18? No, did they say 18 or 38 or 28? So I think what were them bricks going to the Albanians for? Miguel was selling them bricks for what? 18? 18 a key? I'm thinking it's time to, Tommy's headed towards retirement. It's time to let the young get that money, get that bread. I think they were going for 18 to the Albanians. So give them to D-Mac and let D-Mac flip them for 15. Or let him break them down and he can really move them for probably about 24, 25-ish. You know what I mean? But you want to move them at a higher volume. So you definitely want to keep them solid. But I think Tommy is doing the right thing. D-Mac really ain't like that. And if D-Mac heads down this path anymore, it's either him or Marshall. Marshall definitely going to get popped. Marshall don't look like he paying attention to nothing. Marshall's like, look, your family got the dope. Your family got the guns. Shit, it's whatever. I'm with whatever you with. And I like that, though, because, you know, sometimes your man's got to put you on. Well, everyone keeps talking about D-Mac being a liability, needing to lay low. But I don't know. If Stacy arrests D-Mac, then that would mess up the whole plan for Shanti and Jenard. And I'd rather see Shanti and Jenard get D-Mac and use him as leverage against Tommy than to see D-Mac get arrested. I mean, it's a possibility D-Mac may just get apprehended and they let him go because he's a minor, or released to like JP at least. Yeah, there we go. He get arrested, but they release him to JP. And then the plan, they telling D-Mac, you got to chill. D-Mac, you got to lay low. And then he still runs off with Jenard, and then that ties him back into that storyline. Because I think the Claudia situation, Claudia and Vic, they'll run into each other. That's neither here nor there. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up the Instagram. I'm gonna have to, because I didn't cut up the actual trailer for this episode, but we'll play it anyway. I'll just have to stop it in between. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Oh, no, that is the season one. My bad. That's on me, man. That's on me.
You're gonna tell the feds everything I want them to know, and you're gonna get everything from them that I want to know. We gonna.
So we seen that in the season trailer that they dropped. I don't know why they did that. A trailer for the season. They should have just dropped episode 2. But you see them getting handling Vic.
I handle D-Mac, and we're gonna do it in a way that doesn't get back to Tommy.
If you don't know me, they will kill me.
We got Diamond and Jenard. They still trying to get D-Mac. See, and I don't know. We'll continue this, but I don't know what the hell. What is Diamond thinking? I know it would get King Kilo off of him, but let's be honest. King Kilo ain't that type of nigga, man. Let's just be real. I'm not scared of no nigga that's locked up unless it is the cartel. King Kilo big ass about to be in there. I can't sleep. Who gives a shit? I'm not scared of King Kilo. Send these goofy ass niggas you got in the street after us, nigga. We bop, bop, bop. We lay them down, nigga. We with the cartel. We beefing with the cartel, the Serbs. We had grenade launchers pull up to the hood. Do you think we scared of King Kilo with 3 or 4 niggas with some switches and maybe a Drake? We don't care about these little niggas, man. It's like they scaling Tommy and his organization, or should I say organization, down here to King Kilo. King Kilo is down here. Y'all can barely see where my hand is on the bottom of the screen. No one fears King. Who the fuck is King Kilo? No one cares about this guy. He's locked up anyway. That means no one out on the streets really moving, no work. No one's got no muscle. Why are we scared of King Kilo? Jenard's in there. Okay, man, it's gonna take some time. Nigga, I would have told King Kilo, nigga, fuck you, nigga, you in jail. They're not scared of you. We're gonna take out D-Mac and make sure it don't come back on us so Tommy doesn't know. What are we taking out D-Mac for? Hand D-Mac over to King Kilo's gang. Let them do whatever they gonna do. The same niggas that are gonna go get at Jenard. Hey, here go D-Mac, the nigga that did the shooting. Y'all take him. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. We not scared of King Kilo. Hey, Google, shut up. What up, Jeremiah? But you know what I'm saying? What are we fearing King Kilo for? Nigga, you're locked up. You're not getting out, nigga. I'm not even going to visit him. Ring, ring. Hello, who this? You have a call from the correctional facility. It is a King Kilo, I can't sleep. Would like to make a collect call. No, I declined that shit. I'm not going to visit King Kilo. You not going to visit King Kilo. What the fuck you want, King Kilo? I can't sleep. Well, nigga, you need to go get one of them niggas in there and cuddle up then, because ain't shit going down out here, nigga. Get off my phone. You know what I mean? They don't care about no King Kilo.
You're more like Claudia than I thought. At this pace, you'll both be in the morgue soon.
In between two devils.
Flynn's always find a way.
Call your boss.
If I do this, I'm a dead man.
You 100% dead if you don't.
I'm be honest with you. I'm stuck on the King Kilo situation. I don't get it. Did we miss something in season 2? Did we miss something in season 2 that made King Kilo a scary character? Was there anything in season 2 that was like, damn, we need to watch out for King Kilo, besides Jenard being on heroin? I'll play it one more time and then we'll continue on.
You're gonna tell the feds everything I want them to know. And
the Vic story, there's only so long that you can run around. Like Vic, there's no way he can advance. He can probably get a little bit of information on Tommy, but we know what Tommy has going on. And Tommy already knows not to say anything or do anything around Vic. So Vic's not going to be able to get any information that's usable to give to Stacy Marks. Because any information that Vic relays, if we ever see Vic go and talk to Stacy Marks, we have to assume that everything he's saying isn't what actually is going to be going down. Even if we see him like sneaking up and listening, like eavesdropping on Tommy, we have to know that Tommy is aware of his surroundings and Tommy's always going to be sending Vic on a dummy mission. So Vic's storyline is just going to be running the whole time. Now, he does have Ray. Now, I don't know how she's going to fit in, but that's going to be his new love interest. And I guess he's just going to be depressed all season. I guess he's going to be depressed all season until he goes and talks to Claudia. He finds out Claudia is alive. They go and talk. Do we believe that Vic is going to tell Claudia that he's working for Tommy? What else? Smooth attraction. Behaves. He about as scary as the Dublin hitters. Yeah, the Four Horsemen, they were terrible. So Vic is in survival mode the whole season. Until somebody takes Vic out, he's in straight survival mode. I mean, I'm fine with that. It is to the point where Vic is Vic. You know what I mean? It's like he didn't blew all his opportunity. He took out the family. It really ain't nothing else for Vic to really get into. But we shall see. We shall see.
You're gonna get everything from them that I wanna know.
We're gonna handle B-Mac, and we're gonna do it in a way that doesn't get back to Tommy.
But I mean, this is what we got. Trying to take out damn D-Mac. We got to make sure it don't get back to Tommy, man. That's all I can say, man. We got to make sure it don't get back to Tommy. All right, man. We're not going to play this whole trailer again. But we got the D-Mac situation. D-Mac's supposed to be getting out the game. But one thing we know about Power is once you're in the game, you can't get out the game. Not alive, at least. Let me see. Teaser. Downloads. Who do we believe D-Mac's getting the work from? Is this from Jenard? We seen Tommy snatch him up. He was in the closet. So we got to assume that he's getting the work from Jenard. Remember, he was trying to put his talents to use. Jenard picked him up. So Jenard probably gave him a brick, or it looked like he got at least one. So he probably got like 2 or 3 bricks to start off. He got the Thule with him, got a bankroll. He got a watch. Marshall got a Thule. Yeah, I'm thinking this came from Jenard. Jenard's like, all right, you really want to get back with CBI, man? You need to bust this open. You need to move this work. You need to break this brick down and move it. Now, he's going to definitely need Marshall with him because you need you a young YN that's going to wild out. D-Mac is, you know what I'm saying, he's no geek off the street, but I don't believe D-Mac's going to stand on it as fast as Marshall would. And Marshall's really trying to prove himself because Marshall ain't got the work. So Marshall really becomes the muscle. You know, D-Mac the hustler, D-Mac good with numbers, D-Mac can keep the count. D-Mac's actually the one with the plug. D-Mac's the one with the unk that got all the cartels in the shamble. So D-Mac is in the making of a young Kanan. We're going to bypass Tariq and we're going to put him as a young Kanan. Because young Tariq didn't have that work. Young Tariq was on lean. You're right, DeMarcus. He could be robbing at the dice games. He could be selling dope at the dice games. But either way, it's the influence of Jenard. Jenard's in his ear, like, nah, if you really gonna be CBI, all right, then go stick up them kids. Man, I know I can make some money, Jenard. Man, I could really hold it down for CBI. All right, well, go show me something. Jenard confront him a little bit of work. Because you're not stealing this. The amount of money that they got, this ain't coming from robbing. This ain't coming from robbing. They got to be moving a little bit of dope. Yeah, Marshall's quote unquote in CBI, but we know Diamond and Jenard don't really respect these young niggas. D-Mac is trying to get back in with CBI. But yeah, this got to be a little bit of dope money. They ain't robbing like this. Just off of an estimate, we got a 50 there. So we looking at least 15 to 20 racks. Little starter kit. But we do have some watches in his hand. We got some watches here. So they are doing a little bit of robbing. We got a little purse here. Unless these are just some rich white kids. I can see with the whole D-Mac getting snatched up by Tommy basically telling Marshals, hey, don't come around D-Mac anymore, which is going to push D-Mac to go run out into the streets and do more wild shit. But this is two different places. You look at this location here where him and Marshall are counting up the money, and then you look at where Tommy found him. It looked like the trap. So I'm not sure where this is. This might be Marshall's house, like his parents' house. Because JP's house definitely ain't this clean. JP's house is old and ran down. His dad's in there, farting, sitting in the sink, moving that old ass damn stove. So I don't know. What up, all in, all I see? Yeah, Kendall, we might be robbing, but unless they walking around with 10 apiece, like that's a lot of money for them to just be robbing. I mean, there's wallets and stuff here, but then this look like some work. So unless they stole some bricks off them too, maybe some weed. If all of this came from robbing, we might need to invest in some masks. If all this money came from robbing, we might need to invest in some masks. This seems pretty lucrative around this time of the year. Don't do crime, guys. Stay in school. Well, yeah. If that's how they getting it, then shit, I can't knock them. I can't knock them. What you think? What you think about Claudia? What is our theory on what she's about to do? This is Vic here. You can tell by Vic's ear. He ain't got the cauliflower ear like Jenard, but you can tell that this is Vic with the haircut. Vic don't get a fade or anything. Vic just gets all even. That's how you know Vic's haircut. It's just all like a Lego piece. You just pop it on. But if she talking about she got one play left, what play could she have? She could tell Elise to go talk to Shanti. See, I don't know, man. The Flynn family, they in a weird situation right now. Not as of right now, Claudia isn't telling. Remember, she was in the bed. Stacy came in there. I need you to tell something, girl. She looked at her like, hell no, get up out my face. Now, Vic, on the other hand, he's breaking down. But Claudia was supposed to be in charge of the family. They just didn't want Claudia to be in charge because she was a girl. But we know Claudia is smarter than Vic. And right now, Vic is nervous as hell. Claudia may turn a girl for help with a problem. Well, yeah, there's unless she's trying to get. So we see that they got some work also. So it's like, all right, they got some work. Ew. They got dope on the table. 20s on the floor, fresh out of work on the way to get some more, and I love it. They got a little bit here. This ain't this makes you realize what level people are on. They got the little baggies, unless Claudia is saying, get some work from Shanti and bring it to me in jail. But I don't think Claudia is trying to move no dope in prison. It's not like she's all the way out the game. There's still a potential for her to get out. So unless she's just telling Elise to work with Shanti, that's one situation. I don't think this is going to even work. These two don't even look like they're going to be able to put together something. Look how they got the work just laid out, just laying on the table. It ain't stacked up or nothing. It's just out there. And you're just like Claudia. You're both going to end up dead. All right, let me ask you guys a serious question. We all know about the ride or die. You know what I mean? Being a real one, holding it down. At what point do you tap out of holding it down? Like, if Elise was smart, you want me to do what? Go meet up with Shanti? Okay, yeah. Never meet up with Shanti. There's a lot of ways to exit out of this. I'd have like, do what? Go meet up with Shanti. Go collect little packets of heroin or cocaine. No, I'm not doing that. No. You know what I mean? Like, where do you say, you know what? I've done a lot of fucked up things in my life. One fucked up thing I did was never hit that like button or hit that subscribe button on Mo.J's channel. If you could do that for your boy, let's get 60,000 subscribers. But Elise, I'm like, look, all right, Claudia, you know I love you, girl. You know what I mean? Like if I had a prison bae, ain't that what they call it? Love after prison, love after lockup. You know, if I had a woman that was in prison, put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm holding it down on the outside. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Mo don't give a damn and Mo ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Mo's gonna hold it down for prison, babe. My girl done got locked up. She in there for some shit, maybe a potential Rico, and I'm out here. Yeah, I'm on the phone with it, and I put my hand to the glass on it. But y'all think I'm really holding it down for her out here? I'm a piece of shit. No, I'm not holding it down. You want me to do what? Go meet up with Shanti? Oh, you talking about boxing, Shanti? Shanti motherfucking showstopper? Yeah, I'm gonna meet up with her. All right. She's still over in that raggedy ass gym? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, you want me to meet up with Shanti? You want me to do what? Get that work. Bag that work up. Put that work in the street. To put the money on your books. What they moving? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. Look, I'm gonna work 2 shifts at the job, you know, at the plant. I'm gonna see if Tyrone let me pick up a double, maybe a triple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do some 24s, but when I go over to Shanti's, I'm gonna put it down. Yeah, when I go to Shanti's, I'm gonna try to put it down. Yeah, you know I'm gonna hold you down. I love you. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna have that money by the end of the week. Nah, I love you though. Be careful in there. I hear they stabbing niggas. Nah, no, I can't afford for you to get stabbed again. They said they almost hit your kidney. Just hold it down and remember, don't talk to the police. Yeah. I love you. I got. You want me to go to Shanti's, right? Yeah. All right. I love you too. Yo, Shanti, what's up? You by yourself? You still fuck with that nigga Jenard? Nah, shit. I was seeing what you was doing this weekend. You know I'm free and shit. What about old girl locked up, Claudia? Man, we just cool. We felt that it would be best for both of us to, you know what I'm saying? We still cool and communicate and stuff, but I'm single, you single. I mean, what you got this weekend? Because we could talk a little bit of business, but I'm really into trying to get to know you. And I'm hearing you got an issue with the white boy that came in the city. Nah, King Kilo, man, fuck that nigga, man. Nah, I'm not grew up with that nigga. He a bitch. Yeah. Now, what time you want me to stop by though? While you bullshitting, we can get a couple rounds in. You nasty. Now I'm talking about boxing, girl. Get your head out the gutter. Hey, I'm gonna be over there at 5:00 on Friday. That cool? Gotta go do a couple of things, run a couple of errands. Nah, all right. Hey, yeah. How'd that work though? All right. Girl, don't be playing with me. Nah, for real. I'm done bullshit with you. I'm gonna see you on Friday though, all right? Okay. All right, pal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going over to holler at Shanti, but I ain't going over there to move no dope. I'm getting in that boxing ring. I'm getting in that boxing ring. What is Elise doing over here with Shanti? We really about to depend on her to put some dope in the street to make some money to help Claudia out. Claudia has Ortega's a lawyer paying. Well, no. Remember, Claudia said she would do anything. So this might be his dope. Claudia said she would do anything. Claudia said she would do anything. They come back and tell Claudia, we need you to move some of Ortega's dope while everything is going down. Boom. She tells Elise, take this dope over to Shanti. Shanti was already double dipping. Elise drops this dope off. Shanti's like, you're just like Claudia. So now Elise and Claudia have dope from Ortega. They're giving it to Shanti. Shanti's about to be the one to move it because they don't have anyone in the streets. And that's why she's saying, you act just like Claudia. Y'all gonna end up dead because now she's moving dope behind Tommy's back for a second time when we already knew she was double dipping and working with. There we go. There we go. There we go. It all makes sense. I just had to get on the phone with Claudia to put it together. The only reason we got the dope is because of who we working for. Mr. Ortega. Ortega bring in the dope. He bring the dope to us. We get the dope, give it to Shanti. Shanti give it to her little crew. They go and do what they do. That money comes back. Now they're making a little bit of money while everybody is jammed up. Jeez. Mo, you done it again. God damn it, Mo. It's early. You need to chill. It's only episode 2. Claudia gets the dope. Elise picks up the dope, drops it off to Shanti. Shanti puts it in the street. Damn it, Mo, you done it again. Ortega's dope to Claudia. Claudia gives it to Elise. Elise gives it to Shanti. And we put it in the streets. All right. There we go. People forget that Roberto Ortega had a crush on Claudia. Yeah. And now he's like, you'll do anything? All right. Because they need some product in the street. Ah, okay. Oh, yay. Now, the only issue is, will Victor Moan Jr. find out about that? Because Vic, remember, he's still a snitch. So any information is valuable information. And if Vic can turn on his sister Claudia to save himself, because that gives him his sister, and it helps out Stacy Marks by getting the convictions on Ortega and on Claudia. So if Vic can find out that they moving product, he can be like, nah, they still moving dope from behind bars. Oh, Lord. Claudia thinks she's smarter than Vic, but Vic is going to play her. She gets jammed up, boom, bam, gets to Rico. She never gets up out of there. He ends up getting unalive. The Flynn family is over with. I got to step up and go marry Auntie Beth so I can take over with Polly and Walter Flynn were left off. And I know they don't really like to do the interracial shit, but I'm doing this for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put some money in our pockets. There's a nice mansion that needs to be claimed, and I can go get it for us. But this is going to be interesting. Now we're getting into the storyline. Episode 1, we're like, where we at with it? Now here we go. We getting into that action. All right, I see y'all. Hey, DeMarcus, thank you for that $5. People sleep on Diamond taking out JP. How they sleep on it? We haven't seen it to sleep on it. Like, in order for us to sleep on it, we gotta have a reason for JP to be taken out by Diamond. But people sleep on Diamond taking out JP. How many bodies you think will drop in this episode? I say 6 this episode. Well, as of right now, we're at 6 bodies in episode 1. The 5 cartel. Well, 5 of Miguel's people in Mirkovich. So we typically average 3 an episode. So probably 3. At least 3. Elise may choose to help Claudia, but that could lead to her getting hurt or dropped off, as hinted by Shanti in the trailer. Exactly. That's what I was talking about before you got in here. Anyone that has a relationship with somebody is pretty much a done deal for you. It's having a relationship in power is probably one of the worst things you could do. There's no relationship that works. None. You can't name one relationship in power that actually worked. Except for Snaps and Pops. Those are the only 2 that the relationship actually worked. No one else's relationship worked in Power Universe, in history. Yeah, just Snaps and Pop. All right. Let me see what we got. We'll go to Victor Moan Jr.'s. All right. Now, I'm not sure how Ray is going to fit in this. I don't know what she's going to do. Maybe Vic doesn't have anyone to talk to. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm on the run, well, he ain't really on the run because he's in the city still. If I know I have a group of rowdy individuals on my bumper every single day threatening me, the last thing on my mind is getting some pussy. That's the last. I'm not thinking about no women. I'm not thinking about getting some. And if I do get some, I'm going to the house with it. You know what I mean? I'm not about to be out on dates. I'm not about to be out in the city. I'm laying low every second I get until Tommy tells me to come over there for them to torture me for a little bit before they tell me what to tell the feds. Before the feds call me up, I'm staying in the house. I'm not out and about talking. I'm not out and about grabbing drinks. I'm not out and about pouting and being down and out. I'm in the house, in my drawers, in the back room with the door locked and the PlayStation on. I'm not going outside at all. Now, I think she's going to be like, she's not going to know exactly what Vic has going on, but she's going to be like, it seems like you're very stressed. You should really enjoy life. Don't be down. And he's like, well, I just got a lot of stuff on my mind and it's just a lot of play. Well, I'm willing to be here with you. That right there is going to get you killed. This is power. This is power. This isn't Family Matters. This isn't you go to the local pub or the bar and you just find the sweetest woman and she changes your life around. You got 8 episodes left after episode 2. She might not be around. You might not be around. You got to make the best of it. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Make sure ain't nobody around here. Niggas is trying to kill me, baby girl. So what you trying to do? You trying to come to the house? What you on? Because I'm on borrowed time right now. You ain't got time to be hanging out. Why you look so sad? If only you knew. My family's gone. My business partners turned on me. My sister's in jail. What am I even living for? Just here. It's like no matter which way I turn, it's always a wrong way. It's always a U-turn. It's like I take 10 steps forward, but I get pulled back a half a mile and I can't shake what I'm stuck in. Oh, it's okay. You seem like a nice young man. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm in the space where I can take on a new relationship. I don't even know if I can have new friends or acquaintances. It's just a dangerous lifestyle that I'm into and you'll only get caught up. But no, I understand that. You could just take your time. Listen, I'm telling you, there's a fucking white boy in this city and he ain't playing around. I once thought I was a badass white boy, but there's another white boy here and this fucker is crazy. He killed my damn daddy and he killed my uncle. He got my sister locked up. He killed this other girl who had a scar on her face. This guy's a fucking dangerous man. There's even word that he done killed his baby mother and his own kid. You don't want to be with me. If she just going to be sitting around, what is she going to do to help out the storyline? What is she doing? What is she going to do? All she's going to be there is motivate Vic. She going to have Vic thinking he can change his life around. But Vic got to report in. Vic is a snitch. Vic is on the clock literally 24/7. Vic needs to be gathering information for the feds. He needs to be giving the feds fake information. Vic ain't got time to be getting close to nothing. She's just going to be a distraction. R.I.P. Vic, man. R.I.P. Vic. But in all seriousness, what do we think she's going to be able to do? Is she going to help Vic out? Or is it just a distraction from Vic? Because I don't see a way for Vic to get out of this season alive. Now, I can see her telling him to change his ways, change his life up, and enjoy life and try to get him to start to look at it in a new light. But, man, Tommy ain't about to let this fool go. Tommy would knock him off just to get at Claudia. Y'all remember when Claudia took advantage of Tommy, put that dahlia on him, and he fell back on the car? Yeah. Tommy seeking revenge. Yeah. All right, but this is Ray, so this is supposed to be the new love interest of Vic. We'll see how this plays out, but I don't know what she can do besides be motivation to Vic. But you really can't motivate Vic. It's like, shit, it's almost over with, Vic. They gonna get rid of your ass. Who's more attractive, Ray or Gloria? Man, you know I gotta go with Gloria, man. I told you I don't know if I ran into Gloria or something, but back when I was stationed out here, man, she liked one of my photos from like 2017. I don't know. Maybe I ran into her when I was in London one time. I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be destiny. But you know, that's neither here or there, man. That's the old me. The old me's dead and gone, man. Hey, yo. What's going on, man? Let me. Hey, DeMarcus. Stop deleting people's comments, man. Come on, man. You asked for that wrench, man. I had to take that motherfucker back, man. Steven ain't said nothing. What you deleting his comments? But he ain't cussing nobody out or nothing, man. Don't be deleting nobody's message. Come on, man. We had to, hey, DeMarcus, you tripping. You know I can see all that, DeMarcus. Chill. And you know, I deal with black women, so you know where my loyalty lies. All right. Here we go. This is the life I'm trying to live, man. This is the life I'm trying to live. This is the life I'm trying to live right here. This is the life I'm trying to live. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be the romantic type. I'm trying to be the Tommy Egan type. Now, you remember, Tommy used to clown Ghost for running around with Angela, doing all kinds of wild shit with Angela. Look at Tommy. What gangsters outside eating burnt ass? This pizza burnt as hell. This how they make this. Ain't no deep dish. They ain't Chicago deep dish pizza. What is this shit? This is that New York thin crust. What is this? This ain't no pizza. This is a calzone. What is this? This is how I'm trying to be though. I'm trying to be all up in her face with it, sharing pizzas like Lady in the Tramp. You know what I mean? This is how I'm trying to be. I ain't never had another. Yeah, I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to be that Bow Wow Sierra. Tommy out here, he used to clown Ghost. We used to talk bad about Ghost, but when Tommy does it, don't nobody say anything. When Tommy's out here with Mireya, enjoying the sun, eating pizza, he taking a pepperoni, my germ taking pepperoni off her pizza and shit. It's all fun and games when Tommy does it, but when it was a black man doing it, we was all clowning him. Y'all remember? Man, let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all don't think y'all remember what I'm talking about. When it was James St. Patrick, we clowned. Y'all remember this goofy shit? Y'all remember this goofy shit? Look at this nigga James. James did a 360 around the pole. That nigga too happy. When it was James St. Patrick, everybody was mad at James for out here running with Angela. Tommy out here eating burnt ass pizza, and everybody like, oh, Tommy, that's just Tommy, Mo. Fuck Tommy. When James was doing it, we were clowning James. Now Tommy out here wilding out with the ops. Angela police, she the ops. The same thing. It's the same thing. Miguel is trying to kill you. Miguel just put a hit on you last night, nigga, and you out here with his sister. Y'all remember when James was doing this goofy shit? This long time ago. Long time ago. Hell nah, James ain't never ran with Tasha. Did y'all see that? He did the wee. That nigga James did a 360 around a pole. He did a 360 around the pole, and we were laughing at this nigga. But when Tommy does it, it's just Tommy, guys. Come on. You see what Tommy, we cut Tommy so much slack. James St. Patrick was happy with Angela. And who ruined it? Tasha and Tommy. Tasha and Tommy ruined James St. Patrick's love life. This nigga just sprinted, did a 360 around the pole, and everybody was like, boo, we hate James St. Patrick. But when Tommy does it, Tommy's out here eating a whole pizza. The middle of Chicago. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Don't let me go down the rabbit hole. Don't let me go down the rabbit hole, Tommy Egan. We know about your history, Tommy.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
R.I.P. Gloria. R.I.P. Kate. R.I.P. Your baby. R.I.P. Mireya run. Tommy doesn't have good luck when it comes to women. At least James St. Patrick was happy with his. All of Tommy's DIE. Tommy does coke with his. Tommy allows his to go boss the niggas around at work. Yeah, Miss Keisha, who ain't built like that. See, James St. Patrick, he was a happy man. He was just running. Fitness is health, okay? Being active is health, okay? Tommy's out here eating this greasy ass pizza with Mireya, who's potentially gonna die. Did I mention Tommy Egan killed Angela Valdez? And we were making fun of James St. Patrick for being with the love of his life, while Tommy has murdered and deleted all the women around him or been a reason that they aren't here anymore. But we laugh at James St. Patrick for being in love, real love. James was a man. What did James do? James got up. He went to Angela's house. He moved in. He took care of the bills like a real man. What does Tommy do? He don't do nothing but kiss the girls and make them cry. Tommy lives in a fucking firehouse. He can't even get Mireya to come over there. But James St. Patrick was running with the love of his life and moved in with her, and it was a problem. I'm telling you guys, Tommy Egan was the downfall of James St. Patrick. And in Power Origins, we're going to find out that Tommy was fucking James over since they were little jits. Yeah, we're going to find that out. Because Tommy's on here. Everybody's like, oh, that's sweet, Mo. Fuck that. Every woman in Tommy's life is murdered, deleted, gone, finito. Where they at? We don't know. Mireya, girl, get out of here. Come get with a real one. Come get with a real one. The black and brown, we go together. We could make something special. And I ain't scared of that nigga Miguel either. I'll bring your ass to Europe. You ain't got no passport. I'll bring your ass to Europe. But Tommy Egan.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
You out here looking like a sucker, man. You out here looking like a... What up, Queen? You out here looking like a sucker, man. You remember, he was mad. The fuck you doing with Angela, man? You always with Angela. Now look at you, Tommy. Now look at you. Your nose wide open. That nigga said, that nigga James, man, he was a good dude, man. Gone too soon.
Come here.
That's real love right there. That's real love right there. That's real love right there. All right. Same thing. Not much is really going to change at this point. Tommy, he said he couldn't really make a promise with Mireya. Miguel, we know he sent them hitters after him. Until we find out, until we find out what Che really wants to happen, it's just going to be this little back and forth, them two pushing at each other. We know Tommy's trying to get the Albanians from up under Miguel. Miguel's trying to keep that power hold. So he's going to definitely have to expand. So there's really a race for who can get more of the streets, which takes us to this photo here where Tommy is where Tommy's with CBI and they're in the warehouse. And I'm assuming Tommy's basically saying we need to get to work, guys. We need to get more territory. We need to start expanding faster than what we're doing. You know what I mean? Because if Miguel has the Albanians, who is left? Mirkovic is gone, but unless the Serbs, whoever's next to take over the Serbs, but usually when you chop off the head in these organizations, they're pretty much over with. So I think that was one way to... I think getting rid of Mirkovic, that'll remove the Serbs and that'll bring the Albanians in and that'll be the new crew. If I'm Mirkovic, though, I'd be like, damn, y'all couldn't let me get at least 3 episodes, at least to the halfway point. Like, if Mirkovic is just gone and there ain't no, like, Serbs after this, I'm like, damn, man. What, I had 1 role? I just had 1 line this year? Damn, man. Oh, like, you had to kill me like that. But the main thing Tommy really got to look out for at this point, because I don't think Miguel's going to be pushing up like this after that failed botched hit, is really just Shanti and Jenard. Diamond ain't going to do nothing. Diamond, he definitely ain't going to do nothing. He's going to probably keep telling Jenard to do everything and keep everything at an arm's length. Keep his eye on it, definitely, because Jenard might be on that booger sugar again. And Shanti's really the one dictating how he's going to be moving. So I don't know, man. We'll see. I think after this episode, we'll really get the ball rolling and we'll start to really know where everybody's going. Because episode 1 was just a continuation of last, you know what I'm saying? It could have just been all right, we're going to do an hour, 20-minute episode. And we can chop down some stuff and just throw it in there. But CBI's back on the scene. Tommy's out here looking for revenge. Well, I won't even say Tommy's looking for revenge. Tommy's looking to expand the operation down to Maryland. Once a junkie, always a junkie, Nakima. That's one, like, shoot, that's one thing I keep near and dear to my heart. For real. How would I go get my driver's test? They said, you got any questions? I said, do you believe once a junkie is always a junkie? He said, what you mean? I said, that's exactly what I'm saying. Nah, I think Jenard's on that ship. If Shanti has that dope at the boxing ring, he gonna take some of that dope. Now, I don't believe that Shanti's gonna tell Jenard that she's working with Claudia again. So this is gonna be the episode we do see the explosion too. So Tommy and Diamond, they're gonna be breaking in there. Who is this guy? Because he's talking about let me know your boss. So unless this is what he works with the triad, with Ortega, because he's in there saying if I give you up my boss, then I'm a dead man anyway. But we know Tommy and them are gonna walk out the building. So this is one body right here. Well, shit, no label to label is in here, y'all. We got a celebrity in the building. Y'all want somebody that know everything about power? Y'all think I know something? Nah. I know a little something. No label to label, know it all. You know what I'm saying? No label to label. What's going on, brother? Hey, shout out to No Label too. I seen in the Reddit, he mentioned me. You know, that's love right there. You know what I mean? That's love right there. When Tommy had to ask me Reddit, No Label was in there, man. Shout out to No Label to Label. You know, he about to come up on 55,000 subscribers. He about to pass me up too, man. The brother is grinding. The brother is putting in the work. They going in here. Let me know who your boss is. If I tell you my boss, I'm a dead man. You could be a dead man either way. My thing is, if I ever came face to face with Tommy, I don't think Tommy could threaten me. I'm standing on business. I'm gonna tell him, hey, you got to kill me, cuz I ain't telling nothing. Until Tommy pulls a gun out, I'm like, all right, well, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. My boss's number is 555-327-4604. And I'm gonna handle my phone. I'm like, you call on my phone. And once he hit that 4, y'all didn't know I had a little explosive device in my phone. So when Tommy hit that 4, it blow his hand off, and I'm getting up and running. But they're gonna come in here, they're gonna get some dope. And I'm assuming that this is when either we see Tommy go back to CBI with these bags that he has, because that's in. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. The only thing is, I was gonna say, whatever dope they got out of this building, I'm good when it comes to linking photos together. Yeah, I keep all photos. I got everything. So when we see them come out of here, Diamond acting all scared. Tommy already knows what it is. But what could be in here? You know what I mean? What, maybe 2-3 bricks inside of here, but that ain't gonna be enough to get you on your feet. And remember, guys, none of this stuff is spoiler. All of this was released by Starz. So if you watch the end of the episode, this was on the season trailer. Well, what I tell you, 3 bricks. 3 bricks in the guns. I'm trying to see. All right, hold on. Because I thought I had.
We're gonna have some.
This is the original trailer.
We're gonna gonna have some fun. Are you ready for this?
Fuck yeah, come on. Yeah, come on.
But we just getting started.
Tommy, make him suffer.
We win this battle, we take the city.
So, of course, this is going to be later on in the season. This isn't nothing simple. The table with the dope. I think this is where the explosion comes in.
Egan's a dead man walking. Time to go terrorize the devil. Not gonna lose. We'll rebuild with no damn body. To let the
So this scene here, that looks like here. That looks like they're in here when he talking about we ain't gonna lose this to nobody.
we'll rebuild with no damn body. Not gonna lose. We'll rebuild with no damn body. To let the best man win.
Y'all gotta pick a side and pick it right the fuck now.
We're gonna have.
Hold on, because I got a photo of Jenard, but I don't think that's not Jenard in the warehouse because Jenard don't have a red shirt on. You see? So this right here is, I think that's part of this photo. And then, oh, it's on my, all right, hold on, it's on my hard drive. Next. This is a trailer that came after episode 1 here.
We gotta get Egan off the board once and for all.
They come for one of us. They come for all of us. This gonna be the battle of our fucking life. I know Tommy ain't easy to deal with, but he helped get CBI back on top.
Boom. So there we go. With them blowing up the building.
Back on top.
The tighter I get in with Egan, the closer we get to Jay.
You're gonna tell the feds everything I want them to know.
I want out. I'm getting back in CBI.
As long as I'm in, you out.
Tommy's a fucking psychopath. I have one more card to put.
Tommy fucking Egan will be a distant memory.
Whoever
Look at that burnt ass pizza.
Egan will be a distant memory.
We were clowning James St. Patrick, but we let it slide when Tommy does it. We were clowning James St. Patrick, but we let Tommy do it. It just slides right on by. I'm telling you, Tommy is the downfall of James St. Patrick. Mireya, get the fuck away from this guy, man. That burnt ass pizza was, first of all, that pizza was in the oven too long. Who would even be like, yeah, let me get that black pizza? No, I don't want that burnt ass pizza. Nigga, put me a new slice in there. Now you out here smiling in each other's face, kissing and shit when Miguel just sent hitters after you the night before, and now you outside just enjoying a slice of pie together. When James was doing it, we were clowning them. When Tommy does it, we like, it's just Tommy, Mo. It's just Tommy, Mo. When James was out here, when James was out here, we would, oh, fuck James, man. But when Tommy does it, it's cool. James wasn't getting shot at with Angela. Guess who was shooting at James when he was with Angela? Someone guess who was shooting at James when he was with Angela? It wasn't Ops. Who was shooting at James when he was with Angela? Who was shooting at James when he was with Angela? It wasn't the ops. It wasn't the bad guys. Yeah, when James was out there, y'all clowned him. Ooh, James running around with Angela. But when Tommy does it, we let it slide. Tommy out here eating pizza, niggas are pulling up with the Drake, letting shit go. But when James running around with Angela, y'all was like, oh man, look at James, man, he a sucker. James was living his life. James is a 35-year-old man with the love of his life, and people clowned him. But this 38-year-old, 45-year-old nigga Tommy out here with Mireya eating pizza talking about, I love you, girl. Your brother tried to kill me, and he canceled our tickets to Barcelona, but fuck it. Pop, pop, pop. They shooting at his ass. But don't nobody say nothing about Tommy. It's just Tommy fucking Egan. But when it was James, we were like, man, that nigga lame as hell. See? James was ahead of his time. James knew being in these streets wasn't no place for no real man. Yeah, you see, I didn't say real nigga. I said real man. James was trying to change his life, and Tasha and Tommy were trying to bring him down. It's always the world against a black man. James was out here bettering his life. He leveled himself up. He tried to leave the streets behind. The white boy tried to bring him back, and a 2-cent smart chicken head tried to bring him down too. All he wanted to do was live with his Latina queen and take over the city like a real legitimate lieutenant governor. But we laughed at him. We put that pressure on James St. Patrick. We are the reason he ain't here today. His son, the little nigga that got bold enough to learn the dope game from his half-smart chicken head mama, shot this man in his chest. And we made fun of him because he just was in love. Can't you see the man's in love? And now we got Tommy out here eating pizza, having a good time in Chicago, left all the bullshit. You see what Tommy does? Tommy used all those black people in New York City, used them niggas as stepping stones, and as soon as he felt he could get away, he killed this nigga James Dreams, shot his goddamn love of his life. He encouraged this nigga's son to keep one foot in the game and sell dope. His mama's a snitch. He let the snitch live, went to Chicago, fucking up Diamond, fucking up Jenard, fucking up D-Mac, fucking up JP. Time again, Tommy is just using the black community to do his own damage to everybody. And all Tommy does is get vagina and go to the next one. But he never gets hurt. When James was in love, we laughed. Ha 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 ha. But when Tommy does it, it's, oh, he didn't mean to kill Kate. He didn't know she was pregnant. Fuck Tommy Egan. Tommy fucking Egan. He didn't know Mo Kate was pregnant. He had his mama doing dope, and everyone was like, it's just Tommy. It's just Tommy. But James St. Patrick wanted to run down the street with Angela Valdez, the love of his life. And we clowned him. We clowned James. We said James is lame. James is corny. James is what we want to be. As a black man, you want to leave the bullshit behind. That's all James was doing, was leaving the bullshit behind, making sure his kids were straight. But no, his best fucking friend shot and killed. Yeah, I'm snitching. His best friend shot Angela Valdez. His best friend told Tariq how to sell drugs. His best friend brought Kanan back in his life after they told on Kanan when they were kids. And we're here watching Force thinking that Tommy's the cool guy. No way, Tommy fucking Egan. You go take that shit to someone else's channel. I'm calling you out the rest of this season, Tommy fucking Egan. You out here kissing the girls and they die. Yeah, a long kiss goodbye for you. Yeah. All right, you keep fucking around. I'm gonna tell Stacy Marks where your ass is at. You're going to jail, Tommy. Yeah, we telling on Tommy. That's what we do in season 3. I'm telling on Tommy. I am making sure Tommy goes. It ain't gonna be no legacy. The only legacy we gonna remember of Tommy is he fucked up James St. Patrick. Ain't gonna be no legacy. No, not this season. Not Tommy. We on your ass. You got Jenard on drugs. You got Diamond and Jenard going at it with each other. You got Gloria smoked. You got Liliana popped. You got James killed. Yeah. No. We're not doing that this season, Tommy. The whole time we laughing. Goddamn Tommy. Little did we know Tommy was our own demise to our whole community. We telling. Today, Scout's honor. Today, I got a Bible. I'll put a hand on the Bible we telling on Tommy. Nah, fuck that. Nah, hell no. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All I can do is tell y'all the truth. All I can do is tell y'all the truth. Y'all tell me one thing I made up out that whole little whatever you want to call it. Tell me one thing I made up out of that thing. Tommy fucking. Now we see why every single character hates Tommy. When he came to Chicago, even Walter Flynn, Tommy fucking Egan. Oh, did we forget he killed Proctor? We telling it all today. He killed Proctor. Y'all remember he killed Proctor? How did Tommy get to Proctor? Someone just explain to me real quick before we get up out of here. How did Tommy get to Proctor? Someone got to refresh my memory. How did Tommy get to Proctor? Oh, he caught him in the alley. No. He tried to get him in the office, but he wasn't at the office when he showed up. Proctor had that little recording. Tommy was trying to get the recording because he believed that Proctor was snitching, but Proctor is a lawyer, so everything he does is snitching. Simone, that's right. That's right. There was a young black minor. Because you remember Tariq St. Patrick? Y'all know Tariq? Y'all know Tariq St. Patrick? Tariq St. Patrick, who had 2 birthdays. He had a birthday in the OG Power, and then there was a birthday when they went to Ghost. Yeah, he had 2 birthdays. You remember Tariq was a minor. Tommy used a black minor to get into the house to shoot up a black man's house to get Proctor. And then with the house all damaged up, Tommy didn't leave no money for none of the St. Patricks to fix up the penthouse. So they had to fix the penthouse up. But remember, they couldn't stay in the penthouse for a little bit because Tommy shot it up. And then Tommy went to go try to get rid of James after he already deleted Angela. He tried to go back and get James up at the nightclub, but the little boy who was easily influenced by Uncle Tommy went to the club and did the bang bang, and then Tommy left. You remember Tommy left? Tommy, Chicago, wait a minute. New York City, Chicago. How was Tommy in Chicago after all the bullshit he did in New York City? So Tommy is the reason the power universe is fucked up. And that's why it's called Book 4, force. They're forcing us to believe that Tommy was a good guy. The whole time, Tommy was the motherfucking devil. Tommy motherfucking Egan. It all makes sense now. All of this bullshit is going on because of Tommy fucking Egan. The first time we seen Tommy, he was on bullshit in the basement of Club Truth when James St. Patrick went down there after he was talking to the love of his life. None of this shit would have went this way if Tommy would have never brought them motherfuckers to the basement of a legitimate business with the effing vodka upstairs. Tommy Egan is why we are in this situation now. Tariq St. Patrick would have never met Kanan Stark if it wasn't for Tommy bringing Kanan back around after James St. Patrick had him locked up. Tommy fucking Egan ruined the St. Patrick family. James told on Kanan to get Kanan the devil out of his life. And guess what? Devil Jr. Tommy brought Kanan back into their lives. James tried to get him away. Tommy said, come on, man, he ain't got nowhere to go. He can hang out with us. And Kanan met Tariq and turned him into a devil. God damn it, Tommy. When will the bullshit and the madness stop? When, Tommy? When will it stop? Tommy will tell you he hates rat bastards, but he let Tasha live. Tommy, when will it stop? This is your doing. The thread is unraveling, and I'm here to pick it up and make a yarn ball out of it. Tommy fucking Egan. That's why Walter Flynn didn't like Tommy fucking Egan. Now we know why Miguel doesn't like Tommy fucking Egan. Now we know why Claudia doesn't like Tommy fucking Egan. Now we know why Vic doesn't like Tommy fucking Egan. Now we know why Jenard doesn't like Tommy fucking Egan. Now we know why Shanti doesn't like Tommy fucking Egan. Because when Tommy comes around, he sucks up all the energy. Pause on the suck up, but an extra suck up. He takes all the energy out the room and he fucks it up, and he lets you deal with it because he's leaving because he has a spinoff called Legacy. So Chicago, just like New York City, is going to be left in shambles. All because of Tommy fucking Egan. God damn it, I'm good. I'm too good for this shit. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. My name is Monai J. We're going to be on the clock tomorrow night, about 4 or 5 hours, however many hours we're going to do it. The recap will be up on Saturday. The breakdown for the episode 3 trailer will be up tomorrow. Let's get this channel to 60,000 subscribers. Don't nobody break a show down like Mo break down the show, because Mo break down the show how it's supposed to be. Broke it done. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Monai J. Join the Discord. It's pinned in the chat. Support the channel. It's been 43 days. Government shutdown. Ain't got paid. Might get paid next week. We don't know. They took 12 hours off my leave. I don't know where it at, but I'm going to find it tomorrow, though, for sure, though. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate all you guys. I did lose my voice a little bit, but I hope you guys were entertained by that, because that's what I'm here for. I like power. That's what we're here for. Shout out to Joseph. We love Tommy. We're going to keep watching it, but you did fuck up everybody's lives, and no one's going to call you out, but I will. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe. We didn't do any death predictions, but we said about a minimum of 3 kills, but probably around 5. But remember, don't drink and drive. Always have a plan. And remember, you can run, but you can't hide. I'm Modai J, and I'm out, man. I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. The damn flu shot, I think it's getting to me though, man. I might take off work tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But nah, real talk. I hope you guys were entertained by that little Tommy rant. You know me, man. I just like to get on here and entertain you guys. Don't take anything I say seriously on here, because it ain't. That's life. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Modai J. Shout out to my nigga Eric, man. I'm out, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow though. Like we gonna do probably like 4 hours for sure, and we'll just see where we go from there. And you can run, but you can't hide. Thank you, Nicola. Happy Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters in arms.